Payday Loans, Woodardville, Louisiana. Occasionally you will be in a need to have and bind to imagine beyond the box to create any additional funds you want. Banking institutions have changed their rules and specifications make loans more challenging to acquire, leaving behind several buyers in the lurch. Taking out a cash advance might be a fantastic choice for you. Hopefully, you have sufficient expertise for making the very best decision. Steer clear of any rip-offs with payday loans on the internet. They could attempt to cover by using brands that are similar to excellent firms and will not be overly interested in your credit or even your ability to pay back the loan. They merely would like your information for a variety of deceitful reasons. If you haven't repaid a cash advance previously, don't sign up for another. Even though you will need money really horribly, your background demonstrates that this kind of loan is not really for you. Also, they are hazardous despite the fact that payday loans can be helpful. It may cause difficulties with your credit history or may be your lender if you're not dealing with it inside the right manner. Keep in mind, using a cash advance doesn't mean that you simply have more money. It needs to be removed from somewhere else in the future. Be sure that you have the cash to pay back the loan by the due date. Lots of people basically lack dependable income. You'll wind up owing more dollars for the loan provider if this takes place to you, and also you don't have anything at all with your banking accounts when they try to gather. Sometimes, the easiest tips are the best ideas and therefore certainly keeps correct when investigating a cash advance. Before applying, analysis is essential. Don't think every payday advance is the same. They normally have different conditions and conditions. Ensure you check out the payback insurance policies and rates to make sure you utilize for the very best cash advance company for you before applying for a mortgage loan. When you find yourself contemplating obtaining a cash advance, take into account that you will certainly be incurred a very high interest, must-pay added costs, and having this kind of personal loan sets your bank account in risk for overdrafts. Overdraft charges after a bounced examen will just pile some other along with the presently extremely high cost of acquiring a payday advance. Payday creditors generally require paperwork included in the application for the loan approach. Every single company is various, but many demand a banking account and proof of employment. Inquire along with your potential loan provider anything they demand in terms of documents to have your loan faster. You have to look at going for a debts counseling course as a way to manage your cash far better if you intend to count on online payday loans to acquire by. Should you continually depend on payday loans, you can get yourself in a desperate fiscal pattern. It is crucial that you already know that it is possible to pay back whichever dollars you take out. Absent monthly payments does not avoid the loan company from going after selection actions. You may well be incurred a cost in the event you don't have plenty of inside your banking account, which means your cash advance will cost you even more. Finances your finances, allowing you to have funds to pay back the financing. If you do not understand all the information about a payday loan, avoid buying one. You may have located a scam if a company is not genuine about prices and service fees. Know what the fees are for past due payments. Unexpected situations may possibly crop up, however, undoubtedly, if you originate the money, you anticipate to pay by the due date. Go through any small print around the agreement for your payday loan to learn about their delayed charges. Payday loans tend to hold great fees. Take some time performing some analysis before you decide to use should you have to resort to taking out a cash advance. You may well be pressed for time and cash if you are facing a crisis. Nonetheless, if you take time and check around various businesses that offer you lending options, you could find one which gives much better bargains. That will save you time afterwards. Within the time you don't waste materials earning money to protect curiosity you might have prevented. Before selecting a company to offer you a payday loan, thoroughly check out the loan company. You will find lots of choices in terms of payday cash loans, so it is essential that the business you choose is legitimate. Examine online to see testimonials that other debtors have created for additional information. Don't lay on your payday loan app. While you might be tempted to get this done to help you be approved for the large sum, placing knowingly bogus facts about the application is scam, which can result in an illegal criminal prosecution. Online payday loans differ by organization. Examine diverse loan providers to check out the most effective rates. This can save you quite a bit of cash. Investigation all companies that you will be considering. Don't just take the initial loan company to provide dollars. Examine charges of a few different loan providers to actually receive the best offer possible. Though it will be time-consuming, you are going to definitely end up saving money. The net is a superb spot to discover the details you are searching. Recognize that you typically have about 2 weeks to repay your payday loan. Unanticipated situations appear in life, and if you find that you are unable to pay out your loan back by the time it can be expected, there is no need to concern that you will go into default. Plenty of creditors will allow you roll over the loan and extend the payback time period. Some even undertake it immediately. Just keep in mind the costs associated with this technique add up quite rapidly. More and more people than you think could use some financial support. You may find a payday loan to be of wonderful support in the event you anxiously will need dollars easily. It is essential to have a total understanding of the requirements you might incur, as they are always the case. Continue reading to understand the techniques and strategies associated with payday cash loans. Tips for accountable borrowing and payday loans. Payday loans. Beaver.